Welcome back. I need to move the video from last time over because of the silly way that I do this. To Let's Play Avernum, Escape from the Pit. Last time we visited Fort Emerald and decided that, hey, let's focus on getting the Grey Mold. That might be a bad decision, because I can't handle these Serakai town encounters. But, hey, we're figuring stuff out as we go. This is not a game that loudly broadcasts what your level range is, or what the content is for your level range. So we are headed west and then north. Not to Kios, but to north of Kios. So the Works of Majory quest has us going to that Slith Cavern. I really want to explore that land, but I'm going to refrain. Freehold of Kios. You look at the stone outcropping at the headwaters of this river. It's covered with large patches of fuzzy mold. It's green, but has an odd graying tint. Find large patches of a sweet-smelling grayish-green mold. This is Grey Mold, one of the rarest and most useful potion ingredients. Take it. I get 2 helpings of Grey Mold. Right, there's a second quest for that, right? Yeah, Ether in Mertis. Can't go up waterfalls. Okay, I'm very curious about this group over here. You stand at the outskirts of a giant village. Rough stone houses, each several times your height, tower over you. The giants are gathered in the middle of the town, surrounding a giant lizard roasting on a spit. There was no approaching their settlement with stealth. They saw you approaching from a long way off. They just didn't care. They barely seemed to notice you. Approach and talk? When you get closer, their chief walks out of the crowd and approaches you. He snarls, "You humans! Humans bad! Humans food! You'd go now. Go!" Do what he says, feeling lucky that the creatures didn't engage in their trademark thoughtless violence. Let's see. Like I said, I'm fine discovering Kios. Oh. FR warriors and fire lizards. See, this I understand not getting just immediately, hey, they're afraid of you. Want to just avoid them? Because, like, these guys are glass cannons. They can actually do us some harm. Flying cloak and cave wood bow for selling. Oh, there's like a quarry. Sign says it's covered with writing in a language you don't understand. This is a huge... Oh, I was right. It is a quarry. This is a huge quarry burrowed out of the rock by the giants. Blocks of dressed stone are being created at the bottom of a huge pit by a large group of giants. Fortunately, you don't think they've noticed you. Near the edge of the quarry, you see a small pile of colored stones. They look from this distance like gems in the rough. Take it. Sneak up and gather the stones, which are indeed an impressive variety of raw, uncut gemstones. As you try to slip away, the giants see you and rush to claim them back. You aren't familiar enough with traveling the caves to move away unseen. Well, we'll see how we fare against cave giants at this point of the game, then. That hit chance does not fill me with hope. Healing potion and blade sweep. They should be pretty susceptible to daze, right? I can't imagine, like, giants being overly resistant to mental effect, but it seems like I only got maybe one. Not even. Cool. Oh, I did get one, apparently. Damage is spread very awkwardly here. I guess you've taken a hit. Oh, but you can't reach that one. Though, to be fair, it seems like you can't really reach any of them. I meant to use a group heal scroll. I also meant to use a group heal scroll that turn. Oh, I don't have one. Yeah, go ahead and lighten me. Ooh, got that one that time. Why do you have one extra? Blade sweep. I really need to improve blade sweep. So, wait, you can't improve disciplines. It's just not very good in this game. Ooh, poison and acid on that one. Good, and War Blessing, too, since there's so few of them. Poison will finish you. Or not. Now it will. Really? No drops. Alright. Cleared that quarry, I guess. Humans stay east or die. The words are painted on the obelisk in some dried brown fluid. I mean, at this point, honestly, let's just go back to Kotra and port around with our gray mold samples. That was a lot less of a thing than I expected it to be. It was like, oh, I see why that felt like less map, because I haven't gotten to go up there yet. I only got to go on this very limited strip. I do appreciate that this game manages to have a big open world that's big because you know that each tile is like a mile or two. If the guesstimations are correct. I still need iron bars. I have not forgotten that pain point. Alright, first, let's go to... Almaria? I guess would be the closest. Please stop stopping just because you see some friendly NPCs. Never gonna stop stopping. Just like that movie, Pop Star Never Stop Not Stopping. You're going the right way to Meritus, right? Tower of Magi itself is the point close to Meritus. Right, okay. Like I said, I should stop there and talk to the alchemist who's left. Wait, that's the Demon Fortress? Come over here. Can you make potions? Yeah, makes... that was... Gray mold. No. Types. What can I purchase from you? This Kortath. Why are you so busy? Okay. I'm pretty sure I found Kortath's body. I had to think for a moment, like, did I go beat the Ogre Cave? Yes, I did. That's where the Ogre Mage quest was. Let's see. Arms, Market, Auction Hall, Church of Elemental Goodness. Was it the church? Yes. Are you still looking for potion ingredients? Oh, you need Mandrake. Oh, now if... Now, if you can use your new knowledge to bring me a sprig of Mandrake, I'll be greatly in debt. You've gained knowledge of cave lore. Still looking, you proudly present her with a sprig of mandrake. She grins. At last, now I can begin to make some truly powerful potions. In return for your help, I will give you a real reward. She teaches you much of what she's learned of the healing arts. This will be very helpful to you doing first aid out on the road. Are you still looking for potion ingredients? What can I say? Now I've done better than I ever thought. You've done better than I ever thought you could. Now, though, I have no more need of ingredients. Thank you for your help. So +1 cave lore, +1 first aid on Aldos, but those are pool skills, so it doesn't matter who. Heck yeah. Was it the Grey Mold? Or is that a quest journal thing? Grey Mold salve recipe, crown token. Oh, Grey Mold is an item. Yes. It did take a Grey Mold. So now, I go back to Castle and then over to Patrick's Tower. And wow, lava bats? Really? You gained a level. I'll give you some endurance. You really do not have a lot of poison resist. Dual wielding lethal blow. So he said he lost his ring somewhere in the castle. Oh my god, it's in the treasury. Alright, let's take a poke at the castle treasury since we're here. And I've put more things on my list than I've completed recently, unfortunately. Drives me a little crazy. Let's see. Barrier. So I need to remember not to quick save at this point. Over to you. Honestly, hand you Acid Shower and an Ensnaring Wand. You Spell Ward. You can keep the Purging Crystals. Need to cast a Spell Barrier at a higher level. On that note, it was Merwin. Off, that's the Mother Claudette. His library is X. Serpent Ring is Dexter. Oh, right. Hodgson wants to know about that next time I'm at Fort Emerald. Message for Elizabeth. Highlight papers is for Rita. Lexi's message is for Alexi. or sewer presence than Tria's new. Wasn't there a quest for Merwin? Like, there's definitely a trade-off with Merwin. Like, oh, I'll teach. Oh, right. I need the mage skill. That's what it was. Dispel barrier. I need mage skill of 11. You're at what? 9 now? 8. Okay, so we need to go. Patrick's Tower is southwest. I might as well stop northwest at Fort Emerald to say, hey, the patch is still there. Visited that gray mold patch, it's still there. He nods. Thank you, I'm glad to hear it. I would hate to journey there and find the giant's aid at all or something. Okay, that's just XP. Fair enough, that does provide me with the solution to 2 separate quests. Let's see, Alchemist is up here. I'd like to make a potion for me. I want Grey Mold Salve. Kai reverently takes the gray mold, chops it up, and gets to boiling it down. Grateful that you taught him this recipe, he sprinkles in some other ingredients, allowing you to see everything he is doing. It only takes 15 minutes or so. Eventually, he pours a thick fluid into a gourd and seals it with a cork. With the final mumble, he hands you the potion. I don't need anything. Gray mold salve, which is an item. Really? That's the effect? For all the hurrah about it, I figured it would be a bit more of a dilemma of, oh, do I give away this mega elixir? Cure Hathwisa with the Grey Mold Salve. You rub some of the curing salve on her face and her arms. You feed her a little of the rest. Then you wait. Soon color returns to her cheeks. Her mumbling stops and her eyes open. She looks up at you, surprised. You have cured me. Thank you, strangers. I am Hathwisa. You introduce yourselves. You should tell my husband Patrick that I'm doing well. He'll reward you, I'm sure. How are you doing? I am well, thanks to you. Both I and Patrick owe you a great debt for your help. Is there anything else I can do for you? I'm afraid not. I just need to rest and recover. You leave her in peace. I have cured your wife of her disease. Patrick grins. Yes, I know, and I am immensely grateful to you. In return, I will tell you something which you need to know. There's a ruined lava-filled fortress far to the east of here. Important things lie within. Go search my desk, and you'll find your way to a bookshelf. There's a purple journal there. There's a phrase inside its back cover. You can use that phrase in the castle to get a gold key. Look into the cells. It will be very useful to you someday. How's your wife doing? Much better, thanks to you. Don't forget, search my office, open my secret passage, and read the purple journal you can find beyond. A phrase you will learn can be used in the castle to get a key. The information is the best reward I can give you. Right. I remember this. there was a book and it's like, oh, it's just some obscure experiments. And this is worth a crystal. Then, remembering what Patrick told you, you search for the purple notebook. When you find it, you look inside the back cover. You find the phrase, "The fort beckons anew." You take note of it. Cripes. I don't think I'm going to be ready for a demon fort, but if it's been shattered, then nothing can really super live in it, I guess. We can at least take a peek over at the Shattered Fortress. See you guys. The order of events can be kind of funny, like, oh, what kind of treasure is in that fort? What? I didn't mention any treasure. And then later going, you said there's treasure in this fort, to someone else who you're probably meant to have talked to earlier. Bars of iron 48. Alright. Shattered fort. You're standing at the lowest point in a twisted, shattered landscape near a turbulent pool of lava. Looking up, you see an awesome sight. This huge cave once contained a huge fort, a mighty edifice of basalt. Then it was shattered in a massive cataclysm, perhaps an enormous cave quake, a huge magical battle, or both. Spires of ruined wall emerge from the smoldering volcanic rock below. Twisted pillars are barely visible through the soot. Cliff imps. So far, so good if it's just types of imps. Especially since these aren't exactly spell-happy imps. This isn't exactly Oblivion with their imps. Corrupted imp. What do you mean corrupted? It's an imp. It's a demon. You. Curing you. Sure. Oh no. Rocks. Okay, that one leapt. Go ahead and here's some crystal. I never did that. Inventory management. Such as it was. wheel. And, oh, it looked like there was a button there. It's always funny to accidentally handle an encounter in a easier way than intended. There's a button there. Which probably made some stairs appear somewhere, if I were to guess. Oh, it made that bridge appear. I once heard a streamer describe using command line tools as typing spells, and I've never felt more powerful as a QA guy than after hearing that description. Oh, hello, cave demons! Let's go this way. Yeah, let's, let that fiery demon come to us. I don't think he heard me. I said I'm gonna let him come to me. And the reason I was thinking about Northern Lion talking about typing spells is I kind of feel like I'm typing spells when I'm using the shortcuts. Okay. Wait, you can... Height is a thing. What? It's like a one-way door, that's all. Oh, that's, not the way I want to go. No, no, I don't think I will. You can focus on those guys. I need to really hammer on these demons. Oh. Cave demons are handleable now. Hang on, I just realized, like, I have higher initiative than them. There we go. Don't go that way. Okay. Steel breastplate. So the reason I freaked out when I went that way is this room is full of whites. So once again, protection, ward blessing, summon a new shade. The shade is in the wrong position. I'm gonna let that fiery demon. I need fiery rain so bad. Is it distance from the center of the screen that determines the numbering? I know it's letters, but it's numbering of targets. Like, okay, they're walling themselves in. Go ahead and blade sweep. You've honestly focused on taking they're immune to cold damage. Focus on taking out that fiery demon. And then that cave demon. Take out the most dangerous individuals in this case, rather than the weakest individuals. Because the most dangerous individuals are... They have a higher than 36% chance to do damage, let's put it that way. Right now, Aldos is in a different situation than everyone else, because he is going to be knocking down the whites. Because he is surrounded by them. So he is in a position where it's actually better to focus on the weaker enemies and reduce their numbers. And in fact, I'm going to work Marion down to be able to do the same. Right now, it is Marion's inability to move that is a big threat, so I'm going to take out those guys. Marion can come in here, and bang. Back. The fact it took me that long to feel like I had to heal should say something about this encounter, and like where I am relative to it. Okay, there are few enough enemies that I actually feel very comfortable in focusing on the weaker of them. Especially now that they're hasted. By the time you get over to that white, then it's going to be dead. So drink a healing elixir. Take a big swing. Miss. Big swing and hit. Heal you. Okay. Alright. Lightning is a very scary effect to have active, I will admit. So much. But it should be fine. You elixir. And attack. You can just attack. You... Oh, wait. Who has the purging crystals? Oh, no. Okay, lightning already ticked, so go ahead and... How many turns do you have? You have 2 turns, so go ahead and cure that. Yeah, just attack. You still had the lightning on you. Right, that... I should have foreseen that as a problem. I step back here and probably be out of cone range. You weren't out of that range, but... Okay, come on now. There we go. What was that? A spectral robe. 5% energy resist, 3% evade, 20% mind effect resist. Once again, that's going in the situational pile. Go ahead and return life. Heal. And grapefruit. Iron bracers, lemonwood bow. Is a tier below cavewood longbow. Steel short sword, but no one's using basic weapons at this point. Oh. Box is already searched. As you cross the narrow bridge, the lava around you starts to bubble. Hissing, chattering creatures emerge from it, holding globules of lava in their scaly hands. Lava imps. Okay. Gonna leave you two to handle that one while Marion fends off these. I'm gonna flawless shot and hope that ensnaring goes for more than 1 turn. Acid shower should hit a couple of them, right? Yeah. Just straight up heal yourself. There's no way around that. Alright, that's 1 down. That's another down. Fire on the weakest. I can get away with using protection and getting the regen. You are weaker. You can get away with just attacking this turn. You need to heal. I mean, you just get backstab bonus now. Okay, again, a reasonably challenging, but I mean, I only had to cast heal once or twice encounter. Step into this room and mung a demon. Oh no. One turn of acid. You start to turn the wheel, but soon you find you can't move it more than a few inches. You soon find out why. There's a small gold padlock blocking the mechanism. You try to pick the lock, then you try to break it off. After an hour of effort, you give up. The lock must be enchanted. It's too strong for you to open, and you don't have the key. So we need to go up to the cell, which would be that, presumably. How do I... Oh, that's how I get up there. There's a stair there. There's nothing in here. Oh, there's some lights, I guess. Oh, and a singular cave demon, but suddenly I'm a lot less scared of those for some reason. Now you can move up and start coning the demon. I did not think that through. Well, I can at least... Ow. Bronze Spear, Steel Javelin, Scroll of Domination. Is this not where I use the word? Is it these barriers over here? Oh right, it wasn't given as a quest. Not like a button over there. So you really need the golden key for that. Oh, that opens that. Okay. So I need to not think about getting up there, apparently. Which means I also need to not think about that button. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if I pop a piercing crystal here. That does absolutely nothing for me. Let's see. Let me think farther back. So in here was the horde of whites. Oh, it's a purging crystal in that skull pile. There's no button here. Hang on. Is it something stupid like press this button multiple times? No. Okay. So from here, I am given access to this room down here. There is nothing down here. I also have this area over here, where there is nothing. There is the winch that requires the gold key that we would find in the cell. Let me double check this. I misunderstood what he was saying. Remember that door? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just... Next time on Let's Play Avernum Escape from the Pit, I'm going to correct my stupid little mistake. Misremembrance, however you want to call it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There's more down there we haven't explored. I want to get everything done on this visit that I can. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff we haven't done, actually. You want recovery scrolls just for free? And we can come down here. Ah, there's another barrier, fine. Let's see. Oh! There's an altar here, old, very old, ancient. It might even predate the arrival of humans in the underworld. There are strange, incomprehensible runes carved into every surface of the stone. You get a strange, twitchy feeling as you stare at them. Try to decipher it. The runes from the form disturbing pictographs and twisted words in an unfamiliar alphabet. As you examine them, you find the patterns are very hypnotic. Soon, all of you are bent close to the altar, staring at it. Eventually, you pull yourselves away. Looking at the carvings made you feel very ill for a moment, like you had vertigo. The feeling has passed, though, and now you feel energized. Word of elements and cloak of the arcane. I'd like to keep that for next time we come here. But yeah, next time on Let's Play Avernum Escape from the Pit, embarrassing mistake.